I am working on staying away from excuses completely. And to be honest, it's kind of hard because sometimes it's just valid, but that's not something I want to keep in my ecosystem, you know. So yesterday I said I would prepare a pitch to use for reaching out to playlist curators to see if I can get on their playlists. I can get my new song on their playlists. But I haven't done that. And there are several reasons as to why, you know, that I could give. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to make it a habit to do that. So I saw so many opportunities today where I could have prepared the pitch, but instead I chose to do the things that I'm going to share with you in this video. And that was the price I had to pay. So I just want to put that out there. No excuses. I don't want to indulge that that kind of experience for myself, you know. So in this video, I'm just going to tell you what I did today to promote the song. I think there are a couple of interesting things. The first one, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, was to get the video right. Or it wasn't even yesterday's video, it was the video before yesterday, where there's a video that I was supposed to upload or schedule to upload on Saturday this week, but I felt like the lyrics were not uh, merging together. I felt like it was a bit off. So I decided that I'm going to re-edit it. I felt like it was a bit defected. So I worked on that. And the second thing is I reached out to more YouTube reaction channels to see if I could get a reaction from them, to see if I can drive traffic towards the song. So I reached out to every YouTube reaction channel whose contact I got on my list. And I'm going to take you through those emails step by step, kind of give you a template for how I worked on things, just for your own experience. If you see some reaction channels you like, feel free to reach out to them. I'm going to be fully transparent. You'll see the conversations we had, and I hope none of them takes offense to this because I feel like it's basically free promo for them. But let's see how it goes. So the first thing here is the visualizer slash lyric video, which is supposed to be uploaded on Saturday this weekend. I initially felt like this video was a bit defected in terms of the text, the lyrics. I felt like they were popping up too fast, faster than the words themselves. But watching it back earlier today, I realized that not really. That it's just because I'm rapping pretty quick relatively to the rest of the song, it just feels like it's a bit faster. But I also want to get your opinion on it. Now we are going to watch this. It's basically like a 40-second, 30-second clip. And you guys let me know down in the comments. Was it too quick or is it too quick? I've already scheduled the video, so I guess I'll just reply and I'm just looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. Let's see.
Never seen a meal, but I stay fed like the government. I'm only settling after I cop a bit of property. Check the pedigree, I stay learning like my parents did. Not that formal shit, drop my masters just to master these.
I think it's okay. I actually didn't make any changes to it because I felt like I was just tripping the last time. So I look forward to hearing what you think about that. Now, the next thing I did was reply to, or rather, email YouTube reaction channels and also reply to them. Now, the most amazing things happened. We got a lot of replies today. As I sent out emails, I was receiving replies literally within the hour, within 2 hours. And as you can see within my inbox here, we have even pending replies here. This was sent 7:20 p.m., 7:59 p.m., and 8:13 p.m. Right now it's 11:33 p.m. here. So we're actually going to take a look at their replies. We are going to take a look at the entire email thread, and then you can get to see what the conversation was like. You can get to see what the average costing is like as well, what the thought process is for them and for myself, and hopefully this helps you as well on your journey towards being the kind of artist maybe you want to be. If you want to be commercial or whatever artist you want to be, I bet if you're watching this and you're still here right now, you find some value in this kind of emails. Now, let's first go to the sent section. I want to show you how many YouTube reaction channels I reached out to. Boom. So, the first YouTube channel I reached out to was this one, Ja Talks Music. Now, this channel, I've been privy to his content for over maybe close to a year at this point. And I like it. He puts out short form content on YouTube, and he puts out reviews in his community posts. He puts out polls. He puts out songs, songs he had on replay, not you, songs he has had on replay, so that, you get to know his music taste as well. I just like his channel. So I was like, let me reach out to him. It's a pretty big channel. So I was like, hey, I've been privy to your work for over a year now, and I enjoy your polls, reviews, and songs you had on replay. This is genuine feedback. Like, I actually like his content. Recently, I decided to return to music after a 4-year plus hiatus, motivated by a memory I can't shake, a memory of an experience I never had. And I just basically explain one of my motivations for getting back into music, which is when I'm 70, I feel like I will regret not giving music a fair shake. And that's basically it. So I asked, I would like to get a promo for my song. Is this something you're open to? And then I added the links to my music, and then I also added the audio to the song. I'm yet to receive a reply from him. That was 10 days ago. So this was the first YouTube reaction channel I reached out to. The next one was this. It was a YouTube channel run by this guy, Van Isikaka. He's from TZ. He reacts to hip hop content, mostly hip hop in Tanzania. And I watched a few of his reactions. He reacts in Kiswahili. So I felt like it might help me tap into a different audience, even though I don't really speak or really understand Swahili like that. The way he reacts to the songs, I felt the energy, and I felt I wanted that for myself and for my songs as well. I wanted something authentic from him. If he feels the song, I want the authentic reaction. If he doesn't, I also want that. So I was like, hey, I just watched the reaction to Money Talks. That was a song. That's a song that dropped. Even though I don't speak Kiswahili, I felt the energy. Do you mind reacting to my upcoming song dropping on 30th May this Friday? I haven't received a reply from him. This is 9 days ago. Now, something that I've learned about framing it like this is, do you mind reacting to my upcoming song? It feels like I'm asking for a handout, which, if I'm being honest, I kind of am, because the whole premise for this 30-day challenge is that all I have is less than $10 to promote my song, and I've already spent the budget on content creation, a Canva Pro subscription. So I'm basically asking to see. I mean, I have hope that someone will be like, "Yo, just send me the song," or "Yo, let me check it out. Send me the link," and they do it. But at the back of my mind, in my heart, I know that it's a business too, and I would be very surprised if someone actually did that. So you're going to see that even the things I was already thinking, like my assumptions as to how people react to me reaching out like this, are actually correct. I feel like I would react the same way. If I have a reaction channel, I've been putting in work, I want to get paid for my work. So yeah, you're going to see. Just keep watching. The next reaction I reached out to was Kevin A. Bruno. His channel is called Upper Class Boy. I think it's Upper Class Boy Reactions or something like that. So I watched a couple of his reactions. The first one was to Dilemma by Nems and Centro C, and then Capital K Rising Cypher. I think this is a cypher by some artist from Rwanda. There's this kid I remember from the cypher. I'm saying kid because I guess the name as well. He's the, I think, the Dice Kid or something like that. He killed it. I was actually like, yeah, this dude is going far. So I watched his reactions. I liked them. I was like, would you be open to reacting to my upcoming release? So again, I'm just asking. No reply. This is 9 days ago. So these are the first reaction channels I reached out to. This one is Beans X21. Here I'm like, I saw your reaction video to that new Burna Boy song. If you haven't heard Burna Boy and Travis Scott, that track is fire. Like, I have it on repeat. I have it in my playlist. It's a bop. So I was like, I'm curious. Are you open to reacting to an artist from Uganda? So I'm kind of positioning myself in a way that they can that they can kind of look at it from the perspective of, huh, I've never reacted to an artist from Uganda. It's kind of like psychology to an extent, at least in my mind. That's what I'm thinking. And obviously, there's no reply. It looks like my psychology is not working. Either that or they just don't check their email. But these guys drop like 3, 4 videos a day. So I don't even know if they have time to check the email. But basically, I'm like, my song comes out on 30th May. So this was before it actually dropped. You see here is May 27th. It dropped on 30th. And I was just linking the song to a text in the email. No reply. So we move on to the next one. Sorry, you'll notice that some of them I haven't actually added the channel for Ja Talks Music. That is what the channel is called. It actually looks like this. This is the profile picture, and then it says Ja Talks Music. For Van, I don't recall exactly what his channel is called. I'll probably put you guys on in a later video. Hopefully he replies, but I don't have that right now. Upper Class Boy, that is the name of his channel. His name is Kevin Bruno. And then here, BeansX21. This is the name of their channel as well. It's BeansX21 Reacts or Reactions, I think. So you can actually search for these channels and see if you would like to reach out to them, if they kind of align with where you want to take your song. Now, let's move on to the first reactor who actually replied to me. This was sent 9 days ago, along with the other ones that we've already covered. And I got a reply from her. So Domoji Reactions, what's up? Appreciate you reaching out. First of all, let's talk about how I reached out. So, hey Domoji, I found your channel and watched a couple of your reaction videos. Would you mind reacting to my new single coming out on 30th? This was on 27th. She reached out on 30th saying, what's up? Appreciate you reaching out, but I charge for reaction videos. I was like, cool. All right, how do you charge? And then she said $25. And then here I go, sounds reasonable. I have another release teed up for July/August, so I'll be in touch with this budget in mind. Do you have an audience anywhere else? So basically, again, we come back to the whole premise for this music promotion challenge. We don't have a budget. So I'm not spending $25. I know it probably sounds like nothing to you, but it is what it is. That's just where I'm at. So I plan to release some new music in July or August, and I will actually reach out to Domoji to see if I could get a reaction. But what I wanted to know was if they have an audience anywhere else, to see if I could also leverage that, either to get a better deal or to add it. Well, it's getting a better deal overall, but they said they're just on YouTube. So that's how that went. You can see the last response was 4 days ago. And if you stick with this channel, I'll actually document reaching out to these guys and paying the cash and seeing what it does for the song that I release at that time. So moving on, these are the ones that I emailed today, right? So you can see I emailed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. In total, I emailed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I emailed 11 YouTube reaction channels. Now, the ones I emailed today, there's Top Hill Pod. They are an American couple that react to content around business, music. Basically, they're trying to bridge the gap between the Americans and Africa, basically, in terms of the content that they react to. So it's a mix of content, and I just felt, hey, why not just take a shot? Their most recent videos haven't been around music, but I was like, what do I lose? I actually expect them to reject me, not in a bad way. It's not like I have some negative perspective of myself or something, but it's just like I already kind of know that asking like this feels like I'm just asking for a handout. But I kind of reframed the way I was reaching out. I was like, hi, Top Hill. The channel is called Top Hill Pod or Podcast. I'm an artist from Uganda and I came across your reaction channel. I'm curious what it would take to get a reaction to my latest single. This was 9 hours ago. No reply. I linked the YouTube single as well, as you can see. And hopefully they reply to me sometime soon or late. I don't mind. Let's see what happens. The next one I reached out to was Cabcam TV. So this is the name that they have in their YouTube channel description. Um, Again, he reacts to music, mostly African sounding music like Afrobeat or Amapiano. Even though it's to a rapper, it's like that rapper must be hopping on an Afrobeat type of song. But I was like, if he's already reacting to those kind of beats or those kind of artists, then I might be able to use the fact that I'm from Uganda to see maybe it might have an impact on the way he thinks about the music, So that's the first point that I use to, open the conversation. I'm like, I'm an artist from Uganda and I came across your reaction channel on YouTube. I'm wondering what it would take for you to react to my latest single. Again, just look at the framing of the question. I feel like it leaves it open. If someone just wants to support or they're just curious to see what I have to offer, they can be like, yo, just send it over, let me see what's up. Or, yo, I charge this amount of money for the reaction. Or, and you're going to see this later on, what's your offer? That's a question that came up. So you're going to see the kind of conversations we are having in these emails, but we haven't yet received a reply for this one. I linked their reaction channel right here. Maybe I should show you that. Let's see. Boom. So you can see they have 103 subscribers. They last posted like 3 months ago, but you can see the type of music they react to. Thames, Turn Me Up, Wizkid, Pasalu, Ashake, Wizkid. Here you can see Winnie, Wizkid. So you can see the vibe that he's into. And I don't see much hip hop, which is my latest release, basically. But I thought, let me just take a chance. Let me see. You never know. So this is his channel. I'm waiting on the reply. I'm just planting a seed. You never really know. I might drop the other track and that's when he replies. And I have now 2 songs in the chamber for him to react to if interested. And at that point, I'll be spending some cash. So stick around to see the results of that. Now, here we are going to get now into the replies. But before we get into that, I want us to take a look at the ones that didn't reply. So this one is yet to reply. You can see I emailed 4 hours ago. This one is the I am almost joking podcast. The reaction channel itself is called, I think, Grading Scale or something like that. Yeah, I think it's Grading Scale React. They have 36,000 subscribers. They last uploaded 6 days ago. That means they are active. And this is what they are reacting to. So you can see Ragrat. This looks like a rap song. Here they have Lyrical Joe. They have Dax here, Dax and Calligraph Jones. You can see, so I feel like they're right down my alley. Here you can see Nasty C, So I feel like hip hop and African hip hop as well, they're already reacting to it. Stormzy. So I feel like they might be interested, but I also expect that they're going to ask for money. It's my expectation, and I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. So yeah, so I'm like, I found your reaction channel on YouTube. What do you charge? So I switched the approach around. I was just like, instead of asking, what would it take? Just like, what would you charge to react to a new song from an unknown artist? So I understand that that puts me at a disadvantage. For example, if they would be open to just reacting out of the love for the craft, if I'm offering money, they might just jump at that. They're like, why would I leave a bag on the table? I know I wouldn't, even though I would have reacted regardless and just like, you have money to spend? Bring it my way. That's what I would do. Anyway, what do you charge to react to a new song from an unknown artist? And then I kind regards, Mr. from Uganda. So let's see how they react to this. Again, I'll document this process for you Don't worry, I'll put out the videos. You'll see what reactions we get back. Now, I sent out this email to this particular reaction channel, but I haven't yet opened it. Okay, so let's first take a look at the ones whom we've been doing back and forth conversations with. Let's start with Wisdom Move. That's the name of his channel as well. So I'm like, 9 hours ago, hey Wiz, I'm an artist from Uganda. I came across your reaction channel on YouTube. I'm wondering what it would take for you to react to my latest single. Again, that's the approach I was using. Note that this is 9 hours ago. The one we just did was 4 hours ago. So, boom, kind regards. I link it there. His reply to this is, what's your offer? And then he sends a second one 8 minutes later saying, hi, Mr. from Uganda. I believe maybe he thought about it a bit and was like, maybe the approach with this was not maybe very favorable. I don't trip. I do the same thing sometimes. So he's like, hi, Mr. from Uganda. As my fellow African brethren, I'll do it for your offer. So just let me know and we can go from there. I really appreciated that. I literally let him know. I'm like, I appreciate that. Right now, I'm running a 30-day challenge on my own channel, Ask an Artist. And the premise is that I'm pushing my new release on a budget under $10, which I've invested in content creation through a Canva Pro subscription. So paying would go against what I'm trying to do. So I let him know what I'm doing because I want to build a relationship to see that my next releases, I can still reach out to him and be like, yo, let's work together. So I was like, however, I want to work with you on my next release between July and August. How about $20 for a reaction? Then he's like, let me know what I'm like, let me know what you think. He's like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, great, I'll hit you up. He's like, awesome. So this $20, it's literally been inspired by Domoji reactions. We've already talked about her. She charged me $25. She was like, I'll charge you $25 for a reaction. I'm just like, okay, so that's a nice ballpark number to work with. So I went $5 below that to see if he would agree to it, and he actually agreed to it. Wisdom Move, if you're watching this, please don't change your mind. I'm hoping to work with you over time, but yeah, in the spirit of transparency, that's what really happened with this. So I'm definitely going to reach out to Wisdom Move in July/August for my next release. So you guys keep watching. Watch out for that. You could also check out his channel. It's literally Wisdom Move. The next person here was the first Ugandan reaction channel I found, and I was so excited. I was like, yo, this is someone I need to reach out to. So I'm like, hi, Vegan. I think his channel is called Regan Vibes. Let's just take a look here. I'm going to go to it. I'm like, I came across your reaction channel on YouTube and I'm curious what it would take for you to react to my latest single. Kind regards, Mr. from Uganda. So yeah, his name is Regan Vibes or Regan Vibes. So 1.4K subscribers. Here are wrong places. So how I found him actually was interesting. I'm tempted to call it like a genius move, but I feel like it just came to me. I feel like the idea just came to me. It was just like, I researched Joshua Baraka reactions and then his channel came up because I just thought about who is the popping artist in Uganda right now that reaction channels in Uganda would probably capitalize on in terms of, let me grow my channel through this guy's music because I know he's a popular artist. So you can see here Joshua Baraka, literally his latest reaction was to Joshua Baraka. And I think you'll see other Joshua Baraka reactions down this side, but you can see Eddie Kenzo here. You can see King Saha. These are all East African artists. Here you can see Apas. This is a Ugandan artist. John Black, Ugandan artist. So that really opened my mind. So for yourself, when you're searching for reaction channels, think outside the box. Think about artists that maybe are aligned with the location you're targeting, right? If you're targeting reactors in Tanzania, pick an artist like Diamond Platinum. You can put Diamond Platinum's reactions and you'll see the reaction channels pop up. And that's how I found this guy. So I'm just putting you on game. So what did he say when I emailed him? He was like, what's your offer as a person? Right? It was 9 hours. He replied 6 hours ago. So 3 hour difference. I was like, I won't be able to pay for this one, but I have a release coming up in July/August and I can budget $10 for you. Does this work? He's like, okay, it's your will, bro. I'll be waiting. Right? So again, you can see that my offer is changing. I'm not sticking to one thing. I'm not like, I'm going to offer them $20. To be honest, I would like to give them that $20 if I had it like that, but I don't. I do not have it like that. So I'm going to, I'm going to play around with my figures as much as possible to see what I can get. Right? Is it a good deal? If the reactor is bigger, it might make sense to pay more. But 1.4K subscribers, he's averaging maybe just under 100 views per reaction in the first 24 hours. Considering all this, I'm like, $10 is not bad to sit in front of a camera and literally just do something you love, right? Hopefully, as we grow, I can increase that budget, but let's see what happens. That's about like 27,000 to 30,000 Uganda shillings, which is not bad, bro. For a reaction, you're going to do reactions anyway. Just take the cash, and he actually did it. Regan, if you're watching this, I hope you don't take offense, but yeah, check out his channel if you want to. Regan Vibes. Boom. So that was the last reactor who reached out. Now let's look at the person that I'm yet to reply to. So you can see this came in at 7:13 p.m. Let's see. So the channel is called For the Culture. Okay, it's called For the Culture Reactions. Let's take a look at it. Boom, 53K subscribers. You can see it 1 day ago, he's active. He reacted to YBN, YNBA, Young Boy Never Broke Again. I'm just going to say YB, Young Boy. So Young Boy dropped a song. He reacted to it 3 days ago. Another one. These are all rappers. I feel like the song that I'm trying to get this reaction for falls in that category, and it would align with him. So I feel like he's the right page to reach out to for this. He's one of the right pages to reach out to for this. So I asked, I'm like, hey, I found your reaction channel on YouTube. What do you charge for a reaction to a new song? He's like, hey, thanks for your interest in a reaction video. For starters, thanks for supporting my channel and showing love. I do offer reaction videos for $20, 30-second clip of the song before my video begins, $100 full review of one song, $200 full album review. Our upload usually takes 5 to 7 days to get recorded and uploaded after payment. Cash App/PayPal. Let me know when you are ready and we can get started. Thanks again for the support. Disclaimer, I can make no warranty or guarantee as to views or performance of the reaction video. Now, we are seeing this for the first time together. I hadn't opened this email you saw. And this is the most comprehensive rate card that I've seen, rate email that I've seen. This guy does this for real, right? He has probably done this with a couple of other artists for him to arrive at this kind of breakdown. $20 for a 30-second clip at the beginning of his video. That might be a good place to start, If he's reacting to a big artist, I actually wouldn't mind paying that $20, It's like, maybe we could even talk. I'm just like, yo, I'm still an upcoming artist. I would appreciate if you could react. If that 30-second clip could be at the beginning of your reaction to a more popular artist, someone who's really popping, I feel like that would be a good deal. The next year is $100 for a full review of one song. Okay. Then $200 full album review. Now, I need to think about how I'm going to reply to this, because still feel like I could negotiate that $100, maybe bring it down to like 70. I don't think I have $100 to spend on a song like that. Even on the next release, I don't know if I'll have $100 to spend on the review of a song. I would rather pay for song trust, you know, for my publishing. That's something I'm also just learning, right? But yeah, I'm going to reply to this not on camera, but this is what it looks like. The way he replied to this, it feels like he has done this before. And to be honest, even the way he ends it here, like upload usually takes 5 to 7 days. He's very thorough. And then he's telling me, the payment options, real business, mindset. Let me know when you are ready and we can get started. So he's not pressuring. It's not like, yo, when are you going to send me? There's that kind of thing that can happen. Now he's just telling me, yo, this is what I charge. Be prepared for it and hit me up. I might not even negotiate at $100 if I'm being honest. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I like to think about these things before I take an action. I've learned to slow down. No need to rush. So yeah, this is the last email from a reaction channel. And this is what I've spent my free time doing today. Not really free time, but time that I've got. If you do not know, I am in the village right now. I'm trying to handle other business here, and it's not been easy, but we are trying. We are trying. And this is day 17. I'll catch you on day 18.